What's going on, guys? Athletic Rooster back again. I'm going to bring you a real quick video today covering the question that I get asked by far the most when it comes to NBA 2K19, and that is, what is the best center build? It really depends. I'm going to bring you what I think is the best build for Pro-Am and the Park. I think you could use this in both pretty effectively. It really comes down to what you want your strongest ability to be. So for me, I feel like the most important thing is the ability to finish around the rim. Being a center, you are a complete liability to your team if you can't finish around the rim effectively. If you come off a pick and roll, get the ball around the block, and so you have a light contest on you, and you throw it off the backboard and it smacks off the front of the rim, nobody's going to want to play with that. You need a center that's going to finish effectively around the rim and get some dunks, catch some bodies around the rim. So in my opinion, it doesn't really make too much sense to go pure athletic finisher at the center. You want to kind of be a little bit more versatile, and you want to help your team as much as you can. And at the center position, I would say the second most important thing is rebounding for your team. You want those second and third chance opportunities to get your team points. That is why I can pretty confidently say for this year that the best build at the center is going to be driving and finishing first, rebounding second. And I'll explain why. Okay, so when we start breaking down these badges, well, first of all, I'm only talking about the badges on the right. We're talking about build 2 here, not build 1. Don't pay attention to build 1, just the one on the right. We get Hall of Fame Lob City Finisher, Hall of Fame Posterizer, most importantly, Hall of Fame Relentless Finisher, and Hall of Fame Pick and Roller. 3 out of these 4 Hall of Fame badges are incredibly useful at the center position. Once you get Posterizer and Relentless Finisher both on Hall of Fame, you are going to be an absolute menace around the rim. You are not going to be able to be stopped around the rim. And to have Hustle Rebounder on gold as well, you're an incredibly versatile center now. Not only can you finish around the rim with ease now, but you are going to be bullying people down in the paint for rebounds. And I know a thing that people get worried about with this build is, oh, he doesn't have a mid-range game, his mid-range game is weak. His mid-range is going to be a 72. So people underestimate this pick and roll Hall of Fame badge. Coming off a pick and roll, it boosts your attributes. So you're not just going to be a 72, which let's say you are just a 72. You can make an open shot anyway on mid-range. 72 isn't terrible. You can make a wide open one. But coming off a pick and roll, you're going to get boosted attributes. I mean, you're going to make these mid-range shots coming off a pick and roll. So you're going to be a freak down low. Your rebounding is going to be on point because we're going to add some weight to you. I'll show you that in a little bit. And the next part we have to talk about is the defensive liability. And I know people are worried about that too. It's gonna be okay. You're gonna be a big center. We're gonna add some weight on you. We're gonna give you a nice wingspan. You're not gonna be a defensive liability. Plus you have defensive stopper and rim protector, both silver. So that's gonna help you out down there. With your weight, wingspan, and those 2 badges, you're gonna be okay. You're gonna hold your own. Okay, in terms of wingspan here, I'm gonna refer to 2K Lab. Shouts out to 2K Lab. They bring amazing content when it comes to archetypes and build. I'm gonna scroll all the way down to the bottom here to the conclusion. And basically what this is saying is max your wingspan, especially if you're a center. The small bonus in shooting attributes from wingspan does not make up for worse rebounding, defensive finishing ability. So unless you are super worried about that mid-range and you don't want to sacrifice a couple points, I highly recommend maxing out your wingspan for this build, because you're going to become way better on the rebounding end, you're going to become way better defensively, and you're going to become an even better finisher, which already you're an absolute monster in that category. Okay, in terms of weight, it's pretty much going to be the same thing. They recommend to max it out. They say you finish better, play better defense, and the negative effects from losing speed are not that great, especially in the park. We do not have proof yet, but we also believe it helps with boxing out, which is going to be very important to us, decreasing the amount of blow-by animations, and giving your build more blow-by animations. That all sounds good, especially if you're a center. You're not too concerned with your speed, because you're going to be pretty slow to begin with. I'm not going to spend any much more than 30 seconds talking about the attributes, because we know what we need to know when it comes to this build. Our shot close is going to be out of control. Everything close range is going to be out of control. We're not going to be able to shoot very much. You can see all the stats right here. You don't need me to read them to you. Your standing dunk's going to be a 93, and your contact dunk's going to be a 92. You're going to be getting those animations and contact dunks on a regular basis. You're going to be throwing down all the time. I'll just scoot down here to your rebounds. They're all going to be at 81. Your box out as well, and your strength is going to be 83. And once we add some weight on you, that's going to go up a couple because the weight changes the attributes this year. So overall, this is a really nice build. This is just going to be a build that people want to play with no matter where you're at, whether it's Pro-Am or the park. You're going to finish when you get around the rim. You're going to get people assists in that way, and you're going to get those second and third chance opportunities by getting those offensive rebounds. And who doesn't want that? As far as height, I didn't really talk about this, but I'm going to recommend going anywhere from 7 foot to 7'2". For me, I'm thinking I'm going to be either 7 foot or 7'1", somewhere in that range. You really can't go wrong, because the taller you make yourself, the better finisher you're going to be around the rim. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys have a great year. Get to the grind nice and early. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe. I appreciate all you guys. Peace.